Hey guys, so I am back with my March plan with me, and I am going to make this video like I've done the others, where I just bring you along as I lay down the stickers of my planner. And today is February 27th, so I'm a little late on this one again, but February was a very busy month and obviously a short month, so it did kind of get away from me. But I'm just going to pull out the pages for March, and we'll do the first week completely together, and then the rest of the weeks I will speed up again. And all of the stickers again this month are from PansyPrints. I didn't even try to look for another shop this time. I liked all the ones. I needed 5 weeks, so this first one is patchwork, and I tried to pick something that was starting to get into spring, but still had a lot of like the greens. I printed 2 of the glitter headers, and then every other page, just one of them. Most of these I won't put on because those go when I'm kind of writing the plans in. But that is the first one. And I have 2 weeks that were specific to the stickers. So I have the 17th, we'll have the St. Patrick's Day, and then the next week is my birthday week. So that one is a birthday one. But other than that, I did try to kind of stick with a green pink pattern. That's the St. Patrick's Day. And then this is Birthday Girl. And then the last week is Just a Girl. So I tried to do a lot of the greens and pinks and yellows and kind of bring it into spring. The lighting right now isn't going to be that great because it is pretty gloomy outside. But let's see, I'm going to start with laying down my full box over here. And then under that is the reading stickers. And for now, these are the only ones that I've made myself. But just like the previous 2 months, I'm going to stick that under there so that I can keep track of the books that I finished this week. I'm going to start with these dates across the top. Okay, so got those down. So now I just need to figure out what I want to do with the other strip. And I think as it is so similar, I am just going to stick it across the bottom of both of these. Okay, and this one doesn't have the double box, so I don't have to worry about putting that down. So now I'm just going to take one of the glitter headers and do it across the tops of all of these. to make it kind of look just like one solid border. Okay. Just continue that across. I needed to film this video so that I could get it up, and like I said, last month was really busy for us, and really the only videos that I think I put up at all were some color with me's. I do want to try this month because I've made a few things, so I want to try to at least post like some project shares, show you what else I've been working on. Okay, I'm going to guess I'm kind of going out of order. I'm going to get a box so I don't have two of the picture full boxes right beside each other. I just need to figure out which color glitter I'm going to use on this column. Do that. Put it above here, and then I think for this first one, just going to stick it in the bottom box. And then I try to put the dinner ones in most of them, or just a little strip like this where I can put what we ate for dinner. And we'll use one of these decorative ones to finish it. So we have our first day. And I'm going to use a box right away up here. And then like I've said in previous videos, I just don't like, I don't put the pictures beside each other, but I also don't always like to put the same sizes right beside each other. So I didn't want to start this row with the full box. Oh, I'll stick that one there. And continue with the blue. Then have our checklist there. So there we have Tuesday. And I usually put a thinner one at the top of Wednesday because it is our trash day. That's usually where I put out the trash can. And see if I can find the checklist that's not the full checklist. Use this one that has the 3. And since I don't have the full checklist, I'm going to put a few more of the pattern boxes. I think I'm gonna stick a glitter at the bottom of this one so that this can overlap a little bit. And that's the first side. And I think in February I tried switching up where I put this box. That's where I put my steps each day. So I would try to put it over here, but I think I really like it over here to kind of end the week. So I'm going to go ahead and put that one down. Then I'm going to start with a full box. Lay that down really crooked. I think my glitter header might be what's crooked on that. And then for this one, we're going to go with pink. Go ahead and add our checklist. Tried to make this month look a little more springy. It has been really cold where we are, so hopefully the weather will start warming up and looking more springy. Stick that across the bottom and then just do one of these boxes for what we eat for dinner. I'm going to go ahead and put this across the bottom without a glitter header. We'll go back to blue with this. And I do usually like to add in a day where I don't really have a checklist, but I think I'm going to do that on the weekend. I don't feel like we have as many errands, I guess, to do. Usually our weekends are just soccer games. So, go ahead and stick that, and then one of these thicker. I'm going to put down this scallop one, but you're going to see the white if we don't put down some more blue here. And we'll just stick that over. And so I want to do I guess I don't want to start with a box because I started with one there. So we'll do one of these plain color without the patterns. Now a lot of her kits have like the double box, and that's what I usually do on the weekend. So I do need to figure out a way to get both of them where they're not beside each other. And then I guess we can go back to yellow for this one. There, like I said, I don't think I want to do a checklist, but if not, then I'll do one on Sunday, and then I don't think that's going to leave me the most room. So let's do this pink. Let's go ahead and do Sunday, so that we can figure out, so we don't have the boxes beside each other. So I just don't know if putting a full checklist box is going to look okay, since it already has two full boxes. Okay. Yeah, so I think, let's see, I think I am going to put the checklist here, so I don't have one here. Finish out that side, and then let's see how this, yeah. So let me go ahead, and it leaves that little sliver of white there. So let me add a glitter header to the bottom. And then we'll finish it like that. So that's going to be our first page. And then, like I said, I'm going to continue on, but I'll speed it up and put some music so you can still watch, but it won't be as long because it does take a while to get all these down. And as soon as I'm done with that, I'll come back and we'll put it in and kind of flip through what we've done so far. so that was all of the pages, and I didn't realize when I took them out in the beginning that I needed to be pulling out April's. So we can stick these back in, and let's see, because I got them out of order. Okay, put them in, and then we can look through. We can even go back and, now that February got filled in, look through some of that. Like I've said before, like these are so easy just to put in, pull them out. Okay. So February's not quite finished because, like I said, it is still the 27th. But once it got filled in, that is kind of what everything looked like. And then I still need to finish off the end of this. And then that's the page that we did together. And then for the next one, I guess it was all pretty similar. I did the strip across the top and then just filled in. Now this one had 2 of the weekly stickers. I like when they do that. I like kind of keeping track of how much I make each day. But this was the only one in any of those that had 2. And then for this one, I put that strip through the middle, but as you saw, like I didn't quite like it here because I didn't have room to keep my stickers kind of separate how I like them. So I went ahead and covered up some of this, but I still think it looks cool, like it kind of is coming out the other side. And then that is the birthday one, so I did the strip on the top and then did the other side on the bottom. And for some of these I did like a double glitter instead of just having like a ton of different boxes. And then over onto the April side, this was the very last one. And then that one I did pretty basic. I did the strip across the bottom, have my weekly there, and then just kind of put my double. I do try to kind of change the days. So like this, I did Friday, Saturday, and then one of the ones, this one didn't have a double. And then this one I tried to do it more on this side. And then Saturday, Sunday. And that one didn't have the double. So that is what March looks like now. And I will show you next month once we do the next one and once March is kind of filled out. But thanks for watching.